Hey you guys, this is Mrs. Delgado. So I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about taking private lessons. Of course, I'm not saying let's take private lessons right now, but it's something to consider and to think about whenever you start band at Crayons or McAdams Junior High. Private lessons is one-on-one instruction with a Dickinson ISD approved private lesson teacher. So when it's a Dickinson ISD approved private lesson teacher, they have went through our qualification process. First off, they have to basically have gotten a degree in music, and it needs to be kind of towards the instrument that you play. Meaning, like, I'm a music ed major. I got my degree from music ed, but I'm a flute player, so I could teach flute lessons. So, say for example, you take a private lesson from a band director. That band director has to have be specialized in your instrument to teach private lessons for you. The next qualification is that they have to have passed the Dickinson ISD criminal history and background check and submitted fingerprints and were approved by the school district. And then they have to basically sign a contract stating that they're okay with how we charge for private lessons in Dickinson ISD based off of the years of experience, the type of degree you have. Okay? All right. So we choose very highly qualified private lesson teachers in Dickinson ISD, not just somebody we put on Google and say private lesson teacher Dickinson. These are actual people we've interviewed, spoken to, and they've been approved by Dickinson ISD. Also, private lessons are things that you kind of have to pay for. Depending on the type of lesson teacher, meaning if it's like a tier 1 private lesson teacher, they're going to probably charge more than your basic lesson teacher that we have. Okay? So it's an investment into your band career. So private lessons are not for free. So if money is very tight for your family, McAdams does a scholarship program, and so does Crayons for private lessons. So that means they can pay half or a little less than that private lesson for you, but you have to qualify. Meaning if your parents can afford it, you're not going to qualify for that. Okay, it's for people who need the private lessons, but their parents just can't make that full amount each time. Private lessons are once a week for 30, 45 minutes, up to probably an hour. It's going to be either at Crayons Junior High or McAdams or Dickinson High School Band Hall, depending on the schedule that works for that private lesson teacher and your parents' work schedule and your schedule. Okay? So if you make the honors band at McAdams or Crayons, they're going to really push private lessons on you because you are the creme de la creme, the highest, the best, the greatest. And so you need that additional push on private lessons. If you're struggling, private lessons also are a good idea to help you get into that one-on-one instruction. Their job is to make you better and to help you progress and to be the best you possibly can be. So that sounds like something that's interesting to you, that you want that extra push, okay? Or if you're going to make honors band at either Crayons or McAdams, you're thinking like, man, I need to take private lessons, then this is something to talk to your parents about over the summer, okay? So if you have questions about private lessons, currently I can answer those questions through email. Over the summer, I can answer also, but if you make Crayons or McAdams top band, your best bet is to email either Mr. Hinojosa at McAdams or Mr. Cook at Crayons, and they can set you all up and answer questions about private lessons, especially if you make the top performing bands. Okay? Thanks.